Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Simtan Ira Ilana and I'm going to answer question number 1. The first question is, what is price elasticity of demand? Price elasticity of demand measure how the quantity of goods respond to a change in its price. The formula for price elasticity of demand is percentage changes in quantity demand over percentage changes in price. The price elasticity of demand for sedan is 1.5, meaning that for every 1% decrease in price, the quantity demand will increase by 1.5%. The calculation for question 1b, we will use the PED formula, and given that PED is 1.5 and percentage change in price is negative 10% because it is a price reduction. So when we substitute the values, we will get negative 15%. The quantity demand will increase by 15% and the price is reduced by 10%. So here is the demand curve. The initial point, which is Q1 and P1, is the original price and quantity before the price reduction. After the price reduced by 10% and quantity demand increased by 15%, we will get the new point, which is Q2 and P2, and the curve is shift to the right. And the green arrow shows the movement, shows the downward movement reflect to the price drop, and the rightward movement reflects the increase in quantity demand.
My name is Khalil Abishari bin Jeffrey and I will answer question number 2. What is cross elasticity of demand? Cross elasticity of demand, or XED, measure the sensitivity or responsiveness of the quantity demand of one product due to change in the price of related product. That means cross elasticity of demand measure how the demand can change, how the demand of one product can change if the price of another product is changed. So the formula for XED is percentage change in quantity demand of A divided with percentage change in price of B. So if we get the answer is positive, they are substitutes. But if get the XED is negative, they are complements. Question 2b. How does the XED of 0.8 between Maju Auto Sedan and a competitor model affect Maju Auto decision to reduce price? In this case, the XED between Maju Auto Sedan and the competitor models is 0.8, meaning they are substitutes but not perfect ones. This means that when Maju Auto reduce its car price by 10%, demand for its sedan will increase but not drastically. Since the XED is moderate, 0.8, some customer will switch to Maju Auto from the competitor models. However, the company should also consider brand reputation, quality, and marketing aspect to maximize sales. In conclusion, XED helps Maju Auto predict market reaction and make better pricing decisions.
Question 3. What is income elasticity of demand? YED. Income elasticity of demand is measure how the quantity change of a good change in response to change in consumer income. It is calculated using the formula YED equal to the percent change in quantity demand divided by the percent change in income. If YED is more than 1, the goods is a luxury good. Demand will increase more than proportionally to income. And if the YED is less than 1 or equal to 0, the goods is a normal goods. Demand increase less than proportionally to income. And if YED less than 0, the goods is inferior goods. Demand decrease and income increase. Demand decrease as income increase. B. What does the income elasticity of demand YED of 1.2 suggest about the impact of the 5% increase in consumer income on the demand for automobiles? Given that YED equal to 1.2, it means that motor sedan is the luxury goods since YED is greater than 1. This means that demand for sedan is relatively sensitive to income change. To estimate the impact of 5% increase in income on demand is to use the formula the percent change in quantity demand equal YED times the percent change in income at 1.2 times 5% equal to 6%. This means that if consumer income increased by 5%, the demand for automotive sedans is expected to increase by 6%. This suggests that sedan is somewhat income sensitive and major auto can expect higher sales if the economy grows and continue to rise consumer income.
What is price elasticity of supply? So price elasticity of supply measures the responsiveness of the quantity supply of a good to changes in its price. So meaning that according to law of supply, which is the greater the price, the greater the quantity demand, and vice versa, the low price, the low the quantity demand. So we need to measure how many exactly that the price go up. If the price go up and the quantity supply goes up, so how to measure it? So we will use the formula changes in percentage quantity supply over the changes in percentage of price. So remember, the value need to be in percentage. So how to convert it in percentage? So we will use the formula difference divided by original times 100. So it will be 5 possibility value of PES. The first one is PES is greater than 1. That bring us to supply is price elastic, which mean increase in price proportion greater than increase in quantity supply. The second one is PES is less than 1, which means supply is price inelastic. Increase in price is proportion less than increase in quantity supply. The third one is PES equal to 0. Supply is perfectly price inelastic. The fourth one is PES is equal to infinity. So supply is perfectly price elastic. The last one, PES is equal to 1. So that means that supply is unit price elastic. For questions 4B, the question states that PES value is 0.7. So since PES value 0.7 is less than 1, so supply is price inelastic. It means that 1% increasing in price will lead to 0.7% increase in quantity supply. So as you guys can see the graph, before price reduction, demand and supply are at equilibrium EP1 and EQ1. After price reduction, demand curve will shift to the right because of increase of quantity demand because of consumers income has increased, so it will shift demand curve to the right. So after price reduction, since supply is inelastic, the supply curve is steep, leading to shortage. So if Maju Auto does not prepare for shortage, they will lose their customer because of customer dissatisfaction, because quantity demand is greater than quantity supply. So Maju Auto should take some precautionary step to avoid shortage that will lead their customer to dissatisfaction. Here are some precautionary steps that Maju Auto can take to avoid customer dissatisfaction. Firstly is stock availability. So Maju Auto should increase their stock availability. If their stock availability is high, so the price will be elastic, so they can prepare to increase of demand, so they could produce more production of their product to be sold to their customer. The next one is improve level of technology. Because of increase in quantity demand, so they need to produce more production. They need to increase their production. So by improving their level of technology, by upgrading their machinery, so they can produce more product in a shorter time. So that's the precautionary step that Maju Auto should take to avoid customer dissatisfaction. Thank you.